Welcome to Cloudy Nook Crochet. My name is Lori. I would love to crochet up a storm with you, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you. I am dedicating episode 25 to my dad. My dad passed away 3 months ago. This week, I'm staying at my dad's house, and he retired to the desert. And I wanted to show you some beautiful photos that I took around his home. My parents trained a roadrunner to come knocking on their sliding glass door almost on a daily basis, and they would feed her raw hamburger meat, and they named her Baby. And then several months after that, Baby started coming, bringing her own babies. So instead of feeding one roadrunner, my parents were feeding Baby and her babies. Here in the desert, there are a lot of bunnies hopping around. So here's Coco. She's on bunny watch. She could see a bunny across the way. So in this episode, I will be sharing a finished object that I started and finished at my dad's house, and a new project that I just started yesterday here at my dad's house. A couple of days before my dad passed away, I came to visit him, and I wanted to make something special as a memory of my dad. So I found this pattern by Premier, and the pattern name is called Serene. The yarn that I used was Premier Puzzle, and the colorway was Checkers. And this yarn is 100% acrylic, 328 yards. And I purchased 4 skeins from Walmart. I decided not to use the pattern on the label. Instead, I went to the Premier Yarn website, and that's where I found another free pattern, the Serene pattern. When I was working on the border, I came across Ladybird Love's tutorial on how to do the crab stitch. And you can see it right here. So after watching her great tutorial, I decided to put it on. The other day here in the desert, it rained, and I got all these gorgeous photos of white puffy clouds. My next new project that I will work on when I'm here at my dad's house will be 3 wall hangings. And I got the patterns from the Etsy shop called Love and Stitch Designs. I bought 3 patterns. I bought the Mini Moon Ridge, the Desert Fern, and the Mini Moon Phase. And I will leave that information on the Etsy shop in the description box below. The yarn that I purchased to make this project was the I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's 100% acrylic, 355 yards per skein. And unfortunately, I had no idea I was going to be doing this project when Hobby Lobby had their big clearance sale and 30% off on all the yarns. So I paid full price for this yarn because I was just too excited, and I wanted to make and start this project right away while I'm visiting my dad's house. Okay, let me tell you what colors I got. I got 1 skein of the brown. And then the next color I got was mid green. And I got 1 skein of that. And then the next color is called Sun Gold. One skein of that one. And then this one back here is called Ivory. And one skein of that. And then the other color I got was Light Taupe, one skein. And back here I got Amethyst and one skein of that. And then I got 2 skeins of Antique White. I also purchased from Hobby Lobby a basket to keep my project in. And as you can see right there, there's the beginning of my first wall hanging that I'm making. And the first one I decided to make is the Desert Fern. The pattern calls for a size 5 hook, but I went up a size to a 5.5 because I didn't have a 5 hook with me. This will be my first project doing the single crochet graphghan. And right here you can see my little tag showing the size of the hook that I'm using, a 5.5. Since this is the first time doing a single crochet graphghan, I am definitely doing the triple double check, making sure I'm putting in the right amount of stitches per color. Right now I'm working with 3 different colors, as you can see here. Now let me flip it over, and back here you see how I'm doing the color changing. And the pattern recommended doing the cut and tie method, which I've never heard about since this is my first time doing a graphghan. And one thing nice about on her pattern is she shows you a tutorial of how to go about doing the cut and tie method. So there you go, my first single crochet graphghan. If you've done this technique before, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know what your tips and tricks are to do this technique. I would really appreciate it. In the description box below, you will find the information and links of everything that I talked about in this video. The photo here was my dad's favorite view of the lake. I miss you, Dad. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope all of you are doing well. Bye for now, until we meet again.